My life now. They've tore up everything they get a hold of. Try to clean up my yard. It's not really possible. There's Mama. I believe she's pregnant again. There's Xena right there, the black pup. It's Moxie right there, the other black pup. And that is Remy. She's our other pup. Then you got Zeus. This is Big Zeus. I'm sorry. Duh. That's Big Roo. That's Ruger. Ruger's hanging out. He is the son of Bug. Bug! Bug! He's the son of Bug, wherever Rex is. I guess what I wanted to show you was this. There goes one flying by. Here comes one of my whites. There's 4 up on the house. Was 4 up on the house. There's 4 up on the house. There's a few more in the loft. A while back we said, can we rehome homers that have been flown from somewhere else? And let me explain a couple things. When I started off with 7 of my young babies, and I had 9 of the others that I decided I was going to try to fly. The other ones that had fancy colors, I kept for breeding. I didn't want to risk losing them because I like the colors. So what happened was, I went ahead and started letting them come out. And fly. I had, say, 16 homing pigeons and 7 whites. I'm down to 12 homing pigeons. They've all been out and flown, and they've all went back in, and they've learned to trap pretty good. And I have 6 whites. The other day I got a phone call from a lady down about 5 miles from here, said, do you have a white pigeon out? And I said, yes ma'am. And they said, well, it's in our garage. They read the personalized leg band. I went and got it and brought it back. Now, whether or not that's the one that's missing right now, I don't know. But I do know that there's one white one missing. But I do know for a fact that these guys, this big group of them right here, was some of the ones, I really can't tell by the leg bands, but I know that some of the ones that I was trying to rehome. I have 12 now, 12 young ones. They're stuck around regardless. So yes, it is possible. I will say, a couple weeks ago, I went in there, really cleaned the loft up, really nice. I was wearing 2 masks, and I still got sick. I got sick after that, but the doctor went and had a x-ray the other day on my chest. There's some, don't see them flying. I had an x-ray of my chest, and the doctor said everything looked normal. And then the wife came back and said, well, there was one little spot at the bottom of one of your lungs that is probably going to be an issue. Or not really an issue, but it's an issue. So I try not to go in the loft too much right now. But I'm not ready to get rid of all my birds. But I'm getting rid of some of my whites. There's a couple people want a couple here and there. And I'm going to go through them one day when I can get in there and mess around. But between yard work, between animals, between everything I'm doing right now, it's really, really hard. See, there's 4, there's 5, and 6. 4, 5, 6. It's really hard to keep up with everything right now. But I just wanted to give you a quick update of what was going on and show you. Like I said, that's Ruger on the left, and that's Big Zeus. Big Zeus. Championship bloodline, solid black AKC registered German Shepherd. And there's Rex. Rex's. He's the daddy. A Bug right there, the brown and tan. And Big Ruger, who's bigger than mom and dad both. Ruger's a big baby. He sleeps with us at night. He gets more of the bed than we get. Here's one. Here comes another one. So yes, maybe not if they've raced, or if you homed them, or tossed them and such like that. Maybe it won't be so easy. But for me, it's worked. And these guys are all in a big group. Now, these guys came out later, the two flying around, him and the one over here. And I'm getting ready to go out here with my chainsaw I just picked up off Facebook Marketplace. Got a really good deal on a chainsaw. Last week I got a really good deal on a 8 horsepower Yamaha outboard for my boat. Let me take you down there and show you. This is it. This is the finished product. West Virginia registered. So pretty in it. Named it the SS Minnow. Those of you that are old like me, you will get it. A couple electric trolling motors in here. I just moved it down here so I could get it out of the way. And here's my Yamaha. The guy had painted it black. The deal with this was I'd been looking on Marketplace. I'd hit a couple, kept missing them. I wanted a decent motor, but you know, these things are expensive. So I was in Frederick, Maryland the other day, and one popped up on Marketplace, and it was this one, and I was right down the street. Like 10 minutes after it was posted, I said, I'll come right now and look at it. Went there, checked it out. The guy had said, look, a couple years ago I paid this much for it. Last year I had it serviced. I put this much into it. I put it back in my garage because this was going to be used as a backup motor, and this is what I got. So we didn't start it up there. You know, the guy seemed really up, you know, straight up with me and everything. So he gave me the gas tank and all and such. So I brought it back here, put it on the boat, waited till Monday, last Labor Day Monday. I hooked the water hose up to it, hooked some gas up to it, pumped it up, pulled the choke, pulled it like twice, and thing purred like a kitten. Rose up like a motorcycle. So somewhere along the line, before this year is over, I'm going to take this thing out of the water. This is a 1952 Sea King boat. I'd love to find some new emblems to go on this boat, considering all the work I did to it. This is basically just painting it. Restored the whole trailer. Sanded it all down. New wheels and tires. All new lights. Got marker lights. That's about it. But anyway, that's what I've been doing in my spare time. I'm gonna let the birds fly today. I'm gonna go down here. I got my roller pigeons. They're out on the settling cage right now. They've been out. They come out and fly around and they go right back down there. So that's good. And I got to move this other boat because it's just collecting water. Pull the drain in it. Brown, red. Pair of my blues. Another blue. But I got work to do. And I'm going to tell y'all guys, I've been watching your videos, John, with the Ham's Flight kit box, and you're throwing in birds, tossing them like a pro. Red Star Loft kicking butt. Hey guys, way to go. I don't know if you heard, my buddies over at Cedars Micro Farm, Dave and Darcy, the ones we went to Alabama to drop off one of our puppies when we donated one of theirs, one of his and hers over there. And that one right there, the black one, we picked her up in Mississippi while we were there. And her sister, the other black one, Xena, running around over there, was bit by a snake last week. And he didn't make it. By the time they got him to the vet, because, you know, she didn't know what had happened to the dog, it was too late. Really hate it for them. They're really good friends of ours. It broke our hearts because, you know, we breed these dogs and we really check out who gets them because we care about them. We don't just, there's no puppy mill around here. These dogs are treated better than me by the wife around here most times. So the dog passed away and we were really sad about it. And if you can, go by Two Cedars Micro Farm. Tell Dave and Darcy you're really sorry to hear this. Hey, anytime something like this happens, we all feel it. You know what it's like to lose a pet. They could really use the subscribers too. I mean, we're all trying to make a penny on this, one way or the other. Even if they've got equipment invested and time invested, and they're a really good couple. And I have one other channel I'd like to shout out. It's called the Stealth Brothers. You can find these guys on Facebook, or you can find them on YouTube. It's a real good friend of mine named Nick. He works with me at my job. His kids, he's been teaching his boys gun safety and shooting. They shoot crossbows, they shoot all kinds of guns, throwing hatchets, throwing knives. Really good kids. You could tell Mr. Nick takes really good care of his kids, and he really puts a lot of time into them. I would really appreciate it if you could just go check out their videos, give them a little bit of encouragement. I think that'd be really cool. I'm not begging, I'm just asking. Look, here we go. That's what I wanted. I don't need a whole bunch. Too many will just make it to where I have to get rid of them. If I just have a good crew. So I think there's 6, 7, there's 4 right there. 3, 4. There's a couple other ones. 5, 6. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's a couple whites out. So they're all starting to fly together. We're gonna get there, everybody. After the setback I had, we'll get there again. We'll get there again. Anyway, like I said, go check out the Stealth Brothers. Do me a favor and go check out Two Cedars Micro Farm. It won't hurt you nothing to push the subscribe button and maybe watch a couple of videos and get to know these people. They're really good people. Maybe I can even get them into pigeons. Hey, maybe Nick will say, hey, I'd like to try pigeons with my kids. And then that's where we step in, and that's where, as a family, we give these people as much advice as we can and stand behind them and help them. That's what it's all about, right? Lord knows I've thrown y'all's names out there enough, many times. Maybe not today, but in the past, you know I have. So let's do it for others. Anyway, today is Saturday, the 12th of September. I'm going to go back. I just cleaned up my lawnmowers and put a new battery in a Husqvarna, which is a 1980s model. It was passed down from my wife. My wife's grandfather passed it down to her, and we've been taking care of it ever since. Even though I had to get a Cub Cadet when the spindle broke, and I had to get a new belt, so I had to take some time. That's what it's all about right there, ain't it? There's one of the white ones on the roof. Like I said, excuse the yard. I'm in the process of cleaning it up. Anything the dogs can get, they get, and they fight over it, so they drag it all around the yard, and it turns out to look like I have a really trashy yard, which it looks like I really have a trashy yard. But I'm going to go down here, I'm going to let these pigeons out. Well, let's go down here and do this. Pug, no. Step back so they can come out. It might fly. I think they're expecting me to feed them, but I'm not feeding them until a little bit later. Bug, stop. Go and play. These are my rollers. Some of the original Birminghams I had, and there's some others, one I got from a guy in Virginia. One's that actually got feathers all down its leg, one of the white ones right there. We'll see. No big deal. And then there's my white crested Polish, funny looking chickens. There got 6 of them in there. Anyway, like I said, go check out those 2 channels, and you all have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching. It means a lot, and I'm glad I have you guys, because I need advice a lot of times. And my buddy Peter Rehoming over there, 5 and Dime Loft, and Polly over there, On To Go Loft, they've really helped me a lot, and people's wished me a lot of well from my health. Because, you know, none of us want to get into this and have to get rid of our birds. So I'm downsizing a little bit, but at the same time, I'm not giving up. I just can't go hang out in the loft and breathe like I want to, because it's not really good for me. This is Terry over here hitting holla, telling y'all how to have a great rest of the weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.